Howdy friends, welcome to musicmoose.org. If you've tuned in for some of the beginning acoustic guitar and intermediate acoustic guitar, we're hoping you're having a lot of fun with that out there. And I've gotten some requests for some more advanced techniques and approaches on some tunes. So I think what we'll do this session and the next couple, we're gonna expand on the Blackberry Blossom tune, good old fiddle tune, been around forever, and we're gonna break it down and teach you the main melody and the chords, and then the next couple lessons we may expand and get a little bit more intense on that. Okay, so basically, if you've heard the tune, maybe some of you are familiar with it, and some of you may already know how to play it in one particular way. And I hope that the way I'm going to show you is helpful and fills you with some good riffs to have some fun jamming with your buddies. And good, so we're going to just kick it right off here with the Blackberry Blossom. And basically, the A part, the first part of the song, derives from a G, D, C, G, C, G, A, and D, and G, D, C, G, C, G, D, and G. Okay, and then with so many of these fiddle tunes, they usually repeat the A part, they'll play it twice, and the B part, they'll do the same thing. Not all of them do that, but the majority of them do, and it's a lot of fun to pick on. So, if I repeated that first part, G, D, C, G, C, G, A, and D, G, D, C, G, C, G, D, and G. Okay, that's the chords to the A part, and we're going to run through the chords now for the B part, the second part of the song. And it goes to an E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, B7, okay, or B9, back to E minor, E minor, C, G, D, and G. And repeat that, E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, B, B7, B9, E minor, E minor, C, G, D, and G. Now I'm just going to run through it a couple times, just the rhythm chords, okay, before we get into the main riff, just so you're comfortable with knowing the chords in order and really how they sound in context with the rhythm. Okay, so I'm just going to take it about medium tempo here, so hopefully you can follow along. 1, 2, 3, and... basic rhythm for Blackberry Blossom, the rhythm and chord changes. Obviously I played it a little slower than you probably hear it at the festivals and jam sessions. It's a good tune that people like to speed up and play pretty intensely, and we're going to definitely get into that here real soon. Okay, and I think that we'll go ahead and wrap that up and go to the next session where we're going to get into showing you the lead melody measure by measure, chord by chord. And so work on that rhythm, friends, and come back and see us, and we'll get this lovely melody going. Have some fun, and we'll see you next time right here on musicmoose.org.